The white choking smoke from the tear gas canisters lobbed by police signaled the start of what has come to be known as Tear Gas Friday, the day set aside by the opposition supporters to protest in demand for reforms at the IEBC. Those protests, especially within the central business district, have been banned by the government in a move dismissed by the opposition, who took to the streets a day after that ban. But their presence here was unwanted, and the security officers charged with ensuring that the ban was enforced were taking their job very seriously. The demonstrations had been planned to begin from the NASA presidential candidate's office at Capitol Hill. But even before the convoy of the politicians and their supporters could leave, they were heavily tear-gassed. But that did not deter them. They regrouped and carried on with their march into the CBD. Prior to the start of the demonstration, the opposition leaders had vowed to carry on, ban or no ban.
We are not intimidated, and from here we are all going to march into town in the normal way we have done. We have notified the police about this demonstration.
Their march into the CBD was not without challenges from the police. Right from the Capitol Hill premises exit police station there made it clear that the demonstrations will not be allowed to proceed as per instructions from the CS for Interior. Police officers stationed at vantage positions across town used the tear gas they had to ensure that they did not go to the places they were not allowed, especially Uhuru Park and Anniversary Towers. And in keeping with the government's ban on the NASA demonstrations within the CBD of Nairobi, all possible entry and exit points into Uhuru Park was sealed off with heavy presence of armed police officers manning these points. But the barricades notwithstanding, the opposition protesters made several attempts just on the fringes of the CBD to get into the park, where they usually congregate before the demonstrations. None of the attempts were successful. They then took their protests into the streets of the CBD, bringing business to a close as business owners quickly closed shop in fear of destruction of property and looting. The opposition NASA has vowed to up the tempo on the demonstrations beginning next week, when they will hold daily demonstrations to push for the reforms at the IEBC before the 26th presidential election, an election their candidate has declared he will not participate in and has consequently withdrawn his candidature. Brenda Wanga, NTV.